In today's video, I'll be going over the top 5 best guns in Call of Duty Mobile Season 6, along with their best Gunsmith loadouts that I will have to offer and for you guys to use inside of Legendary Ranked for Call of Duty Mobile specifically. Let me know in the comment section down below which gun is your favorite within the top 5 list. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe as always, and let's get on straight into the video. The number 5 best weapon on this list is going to be the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper MK2 is literally one of the best assault rifles to use in the current season of Call of Duty Mobile. Speaking of which, you know, being season 6 of Call of Duty Mobile, it's surprisingly very good. I've never actually used the Peacekeeper until a while ago, and recently I've been playing a lot of games with it, and I'm like, wow, you know, this gun really has a lot to show for itself in terms of its, you know, gratuity, gratas, and also just the way in which you're able to use the weapon. I do think it's a phenomenal gun to use. For some reason, the Peacekeeper feels like it received like a secret or a silent buff for some reason, but it really hasn't. You know, this is a very aggressive and tactful assault rifle. You can play objectives, you can push, you can hold, you can do a lot of different things. This is a hyper aggressive assault rifle, and the attachments are super unique, right? You can customize them in which way you can increase the range, increase the fire rate, increase the damage, have different types of attachment that will increase your, you know, rate of fire in terms of your speed of fire and just things like that. So this gun is very unique when it comes to its attachments, very similar to some of the other guns that we see in Call of Duty Mobile. But, and you know, in this specific game specifically, the Peacekeeper is definitely top 5 best gun. It definitely deserves that spot. It is a very unique gun to use, and I've had a lot of fun playing with it. And you know, one of the maps that I am seeing it on, right, on Nuketown, very good. You know, on a very aggressive map, you're able to use it quite well, and it's just one of those things where you can have fun. So without further ado, here is going to be the Gunsmith build for it on your screen. Make sure to use it. Let me know exactly how the Peacekeeper works out for you guys. It definitely is a gun to use, and you definitely show some love this season. And without further ado, let's get on to gun number 4. Gun number 4, the M13. We all know that the M13 is just a monster of a gun, right? I mean, it is a badass weapon. The reason why it sort of moved down over time of Call of Duty Mobile is because, like I said, Kilo and some of the other guns, there's some other guns on this list that really overperform, and the M13 just over time has not really done a good job with just keeping up with, like I said, some of the hyper aggressive guns that are in the meta. Don't get me wrong, you can definitely make some plays with this weapon. This gun is super aggressive. This is not an objective weapon. This is more of you slaying out. If you really want to slay with an AR, this is the gun to use. It's definitely not that versatile because it, you know, with its fast fire rate, you really got to handle the weapon. It has a lot of vertical recoil. So, you know, and obviously if you have the mythic skins, right, if you have some skins, really good iron sights, it's definitely going to be a lot more fun to use in that sense. But overall, it's definitely one of the best guns this season. And it's definitely been on, you know, in terms of the top 5 list, been there for quite a long time. Ever since it has been released and gotten slightly tweaked, the gun has been pretty solid nonetheless. But, you know, you want to play aggressive, and on maps, like I said, Nuketown, right, which is what we're showcasing most of the guns on, is what you're going to want to do because it's a very fun map to play. It's a very hyper aggressive map. You can really take full advantage of this weapon when you are playing on close range maps like Standoff, Nuketown, Shipment, and just so on and so forth. Like, you know, and obviously the clips, you know, as you can see here, I'm just annihilating everyone. I mean, it's one of the best guns to use this freaking season. And definitely let me know what you guys think, because I have not seen that many people use this gun, but overall, I mean, I've had my share, you know, their fights with this and being on the opposite end. But without further ado, here is going to be the Gunsmith build. Let me know if this Gunsmith build works for you guys. I feel like this is the best one to use. I mean, it's definitely optimizable to be customized and so on and so forth. But yeah, that is going to be the M13. Let's move on to weapon number 3. Weapon number 3 is my favorite gun in the game currently, which is the Kilo, and I do have the mythic variant. Guys, this gun is just phenomenal. There's no other way of putting it. I mean, this gun is an absolute powerhouse. Probably the best current assault rifle to use in the game, arguably speaking. I mean, it's just so versatile. You can play aggressive, you can hold, you can play around objectives, you can set up around head glitches, take control of power positions. I mean, it is such a great weapon. I mean, I don't really know what Call of Duty Mobile has done really, but by introducing this weapon, it's honestly fairly balanced. You know, over the course of like 4 or 5 updates, I've really thought that the Kilo has been super overpowered. You know, I mean, granted, it has gotten nerfed a bit, but even though with it being nerfed, it has still been a solid weapon and definitely deserves being in the number 3 spot. It's one of the best guns to use. It's literally, like I said, the best assault rifle. You can play aggressive, and the mobility on this assault rifle is really truly what makes it a fantastic assault rifle to use. That's why it's so unique in that sense. And most importantly, like when you are playing aggressive, I mean, it just feels so satisfying to just hear, you know, the kill sounds, and also just like I said, like, or the reloading animation, even on the default one with no skin. But if you have the mythic skin, obviously you do get that nice tactical run, or that tactical sprint animation, which is obviously more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. But regardless of that, I mean, like I said before, this is the best assault rifle to use inside of the game so far. I'm pretty sure Call of Duty Mobile is probably going to nerf it again. I mean, it's bound to get nerfed. I mean, the amount of, you know, the pick rate, the usability rate on this weapon in ranked is just so high. There's just so many legendary players that use this gun, specifically me, and a lot of pros use it as well in the Call of Duty Mobile competitive scene. So this is the gun to use, for that matter. But like I said, it's very hyper aggressive. You're going to have a lot of fun playing with the gun, and it's a fun gun to use overall, and you cannot be sad with that. And like I said, you know, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys do use this gun a lot. I certainly do. I mean, I've been trying to use off meta weapons for a long time in ranked, but I mean, for ranked specifically, this gun is absolutely phenomenal. So without further ado, here's going to be the Gunsmith build. This is the best Gunsmith build, I think, for the weapon for sure. It's the Gunsmith build that I've been recommending all the time when I make Gunsmith loadouts for this specific gun. So yeah, so here's going to be gun number 2, which is going to be the MAC-10. And the MAC-10 is the best up-close SMG by far. It is a monster when it comes to up-close SMGs. It's basically taken over the MSMC, the Fennec, and sort of the other weapons I'm pretty sure that I'm forgetting about. But, you know, a lot of the close range weapons. I feel like another gun that could really go here, but I really did not want to put it on this list, would be the KSP. But putting it at number 2 would have been a little bit controversial. I do really like the KSP 45, but with regards to the MAC-10, the MAC-10 is just so good in terms of mobility. I mean, it's really fun to use, so satisfying to annihilate your opponents with. You can really close out close range engagements and close range quarters when it comes to taking control of certain parts of the map. And when you are playing objective, this is more of an objective gun, and also slaying. I mean, if you're playing hardpoint, you can really lock down hardpoints with this gun. There will be no problems at all with wanting to close down points and things like that. I mean, it's just a complete powerhouse of a gun. And it's, like I said, the best close-range SMG in the entire game. You are not going to want to use anything else with regards to the MAC-10. So the MAC-10 provides a lot of utility when it comes to slaying out, holding down objectives, holding down power points. And when you are playing in buildings or in rooms or windows or slight corridors, you are just going to overtake that part of the map and just annihilate people. And this is a really good gun to go for with nukes as well. It's very easy, and it's also very fun. Like I said, very fun gun to use. I have not really played with it much, but it definitely deserves that number 2 spot. So here's going to be the Gunsmith build for it. Let me know in the comment section down below if this Gunsmith build works out for you guys. I think this is the best one to use by far in this current season of Call of Duty Mobile. So yeah, I mean, this is really have been a great weapon to use thus far. So yeah, anyways, for gun number 1, the number 1 gun on this list, guys, it is none other than the CBR4. The CBR4 is undoubtedly the best gun in the game, you know, and it has been for a very long time, and a lot of other people have been, you know, putting this at the number 1 list, and I have to agree, honestly, for a long time. It's really good. I feel like this gun has really overtaken the Bison spot, and really overpowering the Bison specifically. But I know a lot of people in my comment section, you know, over the course of, you know, me uploading a while, and also, you know, featuring the COD Gunsmith build, the COD could potentially be, you know, a really good solid SMG if the CBR4 did get nerfed. But I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see if Call of Duty Mobile, you know, in Season 7 does nerf this gun, and I do think it should get a nerf. It's really annoying playing against this gun. It's just not fun anymore. I mean, this gun has been, what, the best gun in the game for like 5 updates, 5 seasons theoretically, so it's been up there for a very long time. And obviously it's super versatile aggressiveness. You know, you can play far range. I mean, this is like the overall best weapon in terms of playing long range, medium range, close range, and also just playing aggressive, defensive. You can hold any power position, and you have a 60 round magazine, basically, you know, a 50 to 60 round magazine that really provides a lot of utility. You can get multiple clips, you don't need to reload as often. And yeah, so I mean, phenomenal gun for sure. Here's going to be the loadout for the Gunsmith loadout. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will find you and force you to subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.